Hello everybody, welcome back to my Minecraft world. Right now I'm gonna go do some quick work and time-lapse it just to get some things out of the way, and then I'm gonna show off my little town that I've been building. I'm going to explain the time lapse in a second here, but right now I'm flying up to my worked on little town district that is now, I've come up with a name and everything. I'm laying right here on top of this building. I've come up with a name and everything. It's going to be called the End Plaza. The End Plaza, to pronounce it a little bit more. Yeah, I worked on this pretty much non-stop and used up just about a good chunk of the resources that I had in the chest over there from clearing out the mountain. But yeah, so about the time lapse. So the first, it was split up to a little bit. There was melon and pumpkin farming at first to do a little bit of trading. Then I went and got some potatoes to level up some villagers, then got rid of the melons, then a little bit of mining to get stone for these new buildings that I was going to build, or more stone because I already laid the foundations out by then. And that's really all the time lapse was about. But as you can see, there's bats spawning in here. Most of my buildings have bats in them for some reason. Whatever, but right here we have the building that started. I started building it first and then came up with the idea, and it's going, the idea of the smooth stone in the end is going to be for just about every building here, besides the ones that are already built. I'm going to have to decide something for those. But here we have what I'm going to be calling the End Museum. Museum for everything found in the end is going to be on the first couple floors maybe. And the Voidbringers HQ, which is the group that goes into the end for the kingdom and the council to acquire materials, so the army or whatever doesn't have to. And wandering trader and a chicken and sheep. And over here we have the Shulker Box Market, which is a nice little oval shaped building. There's nothing in here because I haven't moved over the Shulkers, and there's not very much in here in the museum either. But oh, I left some stuff underneath. It's going to be called the End Plaza, of course, and this is the main subway terminal, which I've worked on just a little bit, and I've actually left some stuff that I was gonna finish up real quick down here. I actually don't have any of the subway put in, so I went up real quick right before starting this and started fleshing out the tunnels and everything, just so I can get another way to move around instead of using rockets, because I don't have a creeper farm. All the gunpowder and things that it's just from killing creepers. Where is they? Here we are. We need to get this stuff out. And you notice the banners, these are actually from in-cities. So I just took a whole bunch, and it's going to be the banner for the plaza, the color for the plaza. And what I'm doing right now is just finishing up the roads, or the walkways. It doesn't really matter where you walk. The walkways for the plaza. Now this isn't going to be completely finished. Obviously, as new buildings get built, the walkways will change. But it's just oops, just to make the area look a little bit nicer, because I'm not really the build for, well, I like building for fun, but I'm not building for looks. And I'm hoping to make the End Plaza my best looking place, but right now it looks pretty horrible, and I'm gonna have to kill these guys, aren't I? Well, huh? Now you notice that there's a lot of stuff. Oops. There's still a lot of stuff left to do here. Just placing out roads, and you can see signs. See a couple signs that I'm wanting to put like a tiny little market area here, just for a little bit of trading. Actually, I have come up with a thing for this building. It's going to be the End Hotel. I'm going to have to change the look of it a little bit. Maybe it'll help the way it looks. Also, some of the road is actually andesite blocks. I actually before I ever started calling this place the Inn Plaza, or built those two buildings over there, I actually had all the roadways were made out of blocks instead of slabs, and I realized that was a mistake, so I tore all them up. But it's a very slight difference. The blocks look different because of the lighting engine or whatever. The blocks look different than the slabs. You can't really tell because these are, because of the position or whatever. It's broad daylight, whatever the reason. Can't really tell with those. I hate everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I'm gonna head over to do something else. So what I'm gonna start doing right now is well, building rails for the system and the subway system, and that's all I'm going to be doing for now. Now, as you can probably guess from this little look into my world, everything is not going to be lumped together, or it's not going to be one day per episode. The things I've done, the time lapsing, all the work has taken multiple days, and the rail system's going to take multiple days. So waiting for all this iron to smelt and more smooth stone to smelt, I actually want to go out and over to the nether and get some netherite. Now I'm not going to do that right now because I have a little bit too much in this episode, so that's going to be saved for next episode. Netherite expedition and some of the fleshing out of the subway system to get me places so I don't have to use as many rockets. Now, that's a problem on Bedrock with rail systems. Minecarts are slow, really slow, and it's going to take a lot of gold as well as iron to do a lot of it. I do have a lot of gold here, but it's not enough, so for a lot of power rails. So the netherite expedition will also be a gold expedition on top of that, so we can get some gold for powered rails. Now I do have a ridiculous amount of redstone because I don't build redstone stuff, or a lot of redstone stuff. The majority of what I do or know how to do is this, making a whole bunch of connected furnaces. Now I could connect it even more, but they would be taller and be cutting into the roof and everything. I just don't like that. So yeah, I guess I see you in the next episode then. Whatever happens, it's gonna be a lot of stuff, I'm guessing, because the way I'm thinking about recording all this is over multiple days, so I don't know what'll happen. I guess we'll see when it comes out. Bye, I guess. I also forgot to say that I have a Twitter, and I post updates on the world on there, pictures of what I'm doing sometimes, and whenever a new video comes out I post on there. Well, I do one of these videos, or if I ever decide to do something different, so if you want to go check that out, it's in the description below.